Every day, you hear roaring engines, popping exhausts, and turbo whirs of modified cars, and every time you may ask yourself, I wish I had a car like that. Well, what if I told you that you can have a car like that? Every car modifier starts off with nothing but their first car and a goal, and starting from nothing dates back to when the first cars were being made. Every car enthusiast slowly made changes to their car to make them unique, whether that be stronger, faster, look better, be more powerful, or be more reliable. Changes such as tire size, rim size, engine power, even smaller changes such as window tints and badges. At the end of the day, it all comes down to a person's willingness to experiment with new things and their resolve. Understand these first two steps, and anyone can modify a car. So, what do we need to know before starting on our first car? As you begin modifying your car, you'll notice that you would like to purchase things that you may not need. Let's say you would like to buy some rims just because they look nice, just to find out they don't fit your car. Plan out the mods that you need by asking yourself the question, what kind of car do we want? Will it be drag racing, speed racing, street racing, off-road, or street performance? Do we want to go all out with this project, or do we want to keep it simple? Also consider the time that it takes when installing these mods. Things like rims could only take about 30 minutes to install, whereas things like coilovers or engine modifications can take a few days to install. And if you're the kind of person who needs your car every day for school or work, then you may need to take your time and consider implementing these things into your schedule. Another important tip to remember is getting a good idea of what car you want, or getting a good idea on the kind of car that you want and understanding what mods that it needs. And the way to do that is by researching. And if you're wondering, where do I start researching? Google and YouTube are the best methods and best resources out there. There's a plethora of videos on YouTube that will teach you how to install mods such as coilovers, such as cambering wheels, installing turbos, and many other things as well. And there are also many videos that teach you what to look out for when installing mods and the best mods for your specific vehicle. Any issues you have along the way is also a good thing you can look for on YouTube. Scotty Kilmer educates you on all the things that you should try to watch out for and all the things that you need to avoid, and the best cars and the worst cars that you can go for as well. Fitment Industries and Donut Media teach you about the history of cars and guides on what to do and not to do when installing mods. There's also channels like Hoonigan that teach you how to have fun and just enjoy the journey of creating your car. At the end of the day, you always want to track your spendings and budget yourself, because if you spend too much money, you may end up with empty pockets. Mods can be very expensive, especially the bigger mods such as body kits, rims, exhaust mods. All of these things can cost around a couple hundred to a couple $1,000. And if you are not careful, you may end up with empty pockets. So take the time to check your bank account and manage and calculate whether a purchase is good or will be hurting your pockets. Overall, the main takeaway is to prepare yourself before making your next move, and also make sure that you start that project. Modifying your car comes with a lot of patience and work, certainly no easy task. But every issue that you fix and every modification you make will come with the satisfying fact that you achieve something on your own. At the end, the end goal is, of course, to modify your car the way that you choose. But you will also find that what mattered the most was the journey.